Hey guys, what's up? It's Luke, and yeah, I'm filming in my bathroom. So yeah, I'm wearing long sleeves. I realize it's hot as balls outside because I live in like central Texas, but it's really cold in my apartment because there's something wrong with my air conditioning, so that's why I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt. UTSA. So like I said, I am a freshman in college, it's my first semester, and so today I kind of wanted to talk about being trans in college and kind of what that means, especially to me as a person who sort of just started coming out and everything, and I'm experiencing all of these new things for the first time with 25,000 of my closest new best friends. So one thing I've noticed about college is that the people are very, very, very open-minded. And not that I came from a super closed-minded high school, but I live in Texas. So something that sort of shocked me here is there's so many people that are open-minded. Like, I really don't even have to explain anything to professors or advisors or anyone, and they just sort of understand. I actually talked to a professor today who asked me how to say my birth name, and I was like, oh, by the way, I am transgender. I go by Luke. I use he, him, his pronouns. If you could use those, that would be awesome. And she was really sorry. She was like, oh, she apologized a lot, but she was very understanding. She just said, oh, okay, well, from now on, write that name on all of your papers and I'll know that it's you. And that was really cool for me, because even I had a couple of teachers that were understanding in high school, I still had to write my birth name and use all of that because that was how they identified me with grades. And it was very different to be like, that they were so understanding. And not only are they understanding of me being trans, but they're understanding of me being blind, which is a totally different video. So something that I found really helpful with sort of boosting my self-esteem and getting to know people, and this isn't just for trans people but for everyone, is to join clubs, go to tutoring. You meet lots of people in tutoring. My TA is really hot. Join study groups, go to meetings. It's especially helpful for me. I came from a background where everyone knew me before I came out as trans. So everyone will always kind of associate me and who I am with my birth name and who I used to be. But I don't have that problem here. And so you go out and you meet people and they only know you by your chosen name. So there are a couple people that know my birth name just because they do. But most people don't know my birth name. They don't have anything else to call me, or they are really accepting and just call me by my chosen name and my chosen pronouns. And I'm not saying it's not hard. I still have friends that use female pronouns, and part of that is because I have a feminine voice and it can be confusing. But you know, most people use male pronouns, use my name, and so I'm in an environment that's almost like a vacuum. There's none of the outside world creeping in to what I'm doing. And there's no outside influence. My parents aren't here to correct people. They have no prior knowledge. So it's very comforting, but it's also very scary. In high school, I used the men's dressing room. I was in the men's choir. I very quickly assimilated into that sort of male role. And I'm kind of scared to do that in college. I'm kind of afraid to go in the men's restroom. And I know that that sounds weird, and if you're watching this and you're not trans, you won't get it, but you know, because I don't think that I pass well enough to go into the men's restroom. But I passed too well to go into the women's restroom, and I wouldn't want to go in the women's restroom anyways. So that's a problem. And just because it's a large school and everybody doesn't know me or know that I'm trans, it's a problem. But I've noticed that I've been being gendered correctly a lot, especially if I don't talk a lot, just my voice gives it away. But when I go to the convenience store on campus or to one of the dining places and they say sir or young man, it is a very uplifting thing and it is very empowering. So those are just some of the pros and cons and things that I've noticed during college. If you have anything else that you've noticed, comment in the comments below, or don't. I can't make you do anything. But have a good week, and I should have another video soon. Bye.